On the 1st of October 2013, FBI agents walked into a San Francisco public library and arrested a 29-year-old man hunched over a laptop, ending the reign of the Internet's most sophisticated criminal marketplace. Ross Ulbricht had built Silk Road, a hidden bazaar where more than 100,000 users bought illegal drugs, fake IDs, and other contraband using Bitcoin and the encrypted Tor network. For 2.5 years, he operated under the alias Dread Pirate Roberts, funneling hundreds of kilograms of narcotics across borders and earning over $13 million in commissions. What finally connected the pseudonym to the person was not a dramatic bust or an informant's confession. It was a single forgotten forum post containing his real email address. Ulbricht launched Silk Road in January 2011, naming it after the ancient Asian trade route and designing it to cloak every transaction in anonymity. The platform ran on Tor, a network that masks IP addresses by bouncing traffic through relay servers worldwide, and accepted only Bitcoin, a cryptocurrency that, when used carefully, left no trail back to a legal identity. By September 2013, the site listed nearly 13,000 drug products sorted into categories like opioids, psychedelics, and stimulants. Law enforcement conducted more than 60 undercover buys, tracing shipments to vendors in over 10 countries, from the Netherlands to Canada to Ireland. As Silk Road grew, Ulbricht hired online administrators and programmers to manage day-to-day operations while he kept ultimate control as Dread Pirate Roberts. Meanwhile, a multi-agency task force, FBI, DEA, and IRS, worked to pierce the site's veil. One drug agent infiltrated Silk Road's staff, becoming an administrator and noticing that Ulbricht's chat activity clustered in Pacific time. Separately, IRS investigator Gary Alford combed early internet forums where Silk Road had been advertised. He discovered posts by a user named Altoid promoting the new marketplace, and in one thread Altoid had asked for coding help and accidentally included an email address, Ross Ulbricht's full name at Gmail. That digital fingerprint gave investigators the link they needed. Federal prosecutors also presented evidence that Ulbricht had solicited 6 murders for hire, paying roughly $730,000 to eliminate people he believed threatened to expose his operation, though none of the killings ever took place. On the 4th of February 2015, after a 4-week trial in Manhattan, a jury convicted Ulbricht on all 7 counts: continuing criminal enterprise, narcotics distribution, money laundering, trafficking fraudulent documents, and computer hacking conspiracy. 3 months later, Judge Catherine Forrest sentenced him to double life plus 40 years without parole and ordered $183 million in restitution. In the end, the case turned on old-fashioned detective work, patient record searches, undercover buys, and one investigator who refused to ignore a username buried in forum archives. Silk Road proved that even the darkest corners of the internet leave breadcrumbs, and that anonymity is only as strong as the smallest mistake. If you want to see how investigators crack digital mysteries one clue at a time, subscribe to True Crime News for weekly breakdowns of real cases.